Hello, welcome to Wellness Wednesday with Maple Tree Cancer Alliance. Whether you're newly diagnosed, undergoing treatment, or in recovery, this conversation is for you. My name's Ariel, an exercise oncology educator, and today's conversation is on reducing the risk of cancer recurrence. And following our conversation, stick around for some gentle movement. The information in this video is for educational purposes only, and it's important to consult with your medical care team for more in-depth guidance and advice. Let's get started. There are three types of cancer recurrence: local, regional, and distant. Local recurrence is when the same kind of cancers come back to the same place as the original tumor. Regional recurrence is when the cancer returns to lymph nodes or tissues near the original tumor. Distant recurrence is when the same cancer from the original tumor has spread to organs or tissues located far from the original tumor. One of the most important things that you can do for your health after a cancer diagnosis is to stay up to date on yearly screenings and routine follow-up doctor's visits, which allow you to monitor for signs of recurrence, and an early diagnosis is a significant factor in successful treatment. When it comes to reducing the risk of cancer recurrence, it's important to move more and sit less. Physical activity can alter how genes are read or expressed without actually changing the DNA sequence itself. Scientists call this beneficial epigenetic modifications. And not only does exercise help reduce the risk of reoccurrence in some cancers, it can also help control insulin, body weight, and may lead to less fat tissue. The recommended exercise guidelines are shown here on the slide. You want to aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity aerobic exercise a week. This is walking, running, jogging, biking, swimming, household chores, anything that's going to increase your heart rate and allow you to break a sweat. Strength training at least 2 days per week, targeting all major muscle groups. This is your legs, your core, your arms, your back, your chest, and flexibility training for all those major muscle groups as well. 2 to 7 days per week. It should be noted that if you are just starting out or returning to exercise, start slow, set realistic goals for yourself, and find an activity you enjoy or switch up your exercise routine frequently to help you stay consistent. And something that I recommend to my patients that I work with is to implement multiple bouts of exercise that are 5 to 10 minutes long. This allows for rest and allows you to be more active throughout your day. When reducing your risk of cancer recurrence, it's important to prioritize better nutrition. Aim for a low-fat, high-fiber diet that is based on fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and healthy fats, along with cancer-protective natural phytochemicals found in plants. It's also important to limit or avoid red meats and processed foods, junk foods, and sugary drinks, along with alcohol consumption. When reducing the risk of recurrence, it's important to have a community and people that you can trust and talk to. So seek out support groups. This can help you feel connected to a community of people who understand your situation. It can help you combat feelings of isolation and loneliness. It can help you learn and practice healthy coping mechanisms for managing stress and fears, including relaxation techniques, mindful practices, and problem-solving strategies. And sharing your experience and learning from others can make you feel more empowered to take an active role in managing your health and addressing those concerns about reoccurrence. Thank you for being a part of our conversation today on reducing the risk of cancer recurrence. I hope the information we've covered has brought you some clarity and comfort. Your health and well-being are what matters most, so please take care of yourself, stay informed, and remember that hope is always present. Now let's transition into some gentle movement to further support your journey.
Hi, my name is Allie, your exercise oncology instructor with Maple Tree Cancer Alliance. Welcome to week 2 of our moderate intensity strength training program. I hope you had a great first week and are feeling stronger already. This week we'll be focusing on doing timed movements rather than a rep count. We'll do each exercise for 30 seconds with a 30-second rest in between. You'll want to complete as many reps as you can in the set time. We'll do 3 rounds of all of the exercises. You'll need a stable chair, a pair of light dumbbells, and a step or an object lower to the floor. The following exercises are meant to be pain-free. If you experience any pain from these movements, please skip the movement or stay in your pain-free range of motion. Let's get started. All right, so we'll start with our warm-up. So first we're gonna do some leg swings. So whichever side you wanna start on, we'll just go front to back a few times. If you need to hold on to something for these, feel free. And then next we'll go side to side. So in front of your standing leg, side to side. If you need to hold on to something, feel free. Just one more. And then we'll switch to the other leg. We'll go front to back. Warming up our hips. Let's do 2 more, front to back. And then side to side. So your leg's going in front of your standing leg. Side to side. Keep your balance. One more. Warming up your hips. Next we'll do the hamstring curls. So just bring that foot up behind you. And then other side. Back and forth. We'll do 5 on each leg, 10 total. This is number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then we'll go the other direction. We'll do high knees. We'll do 10 total again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Next we'll go into arm circles. So we'll just do some small ones forward. Your warm-up's really important for warming up your muscles, warming up your heart, getting your body ready for exercise. Let's do some small circles backwards. Warming up your shoulders right now. Good, and you can let those fall. And then we'll bring your arms overhead, reach towards the ceiling, stretch your body as far as it'll go. You can look up, hold this for just another second or 2, and then come down. And whichever side you want to start on, we'll do a side stretch. Just bring that arm up and over. Hold it here. Feel the stretch right in your side. And then we'll switch. Lean it the other way. And come back to the middle. We'll do some shoulder flexion and shoulder extension. So flexion, we'll do both arms at the same time, just up over top of your head. And then come back. And then extension is towards the back. So just as far as you can get it. And we'll just go back and forth a few times through that. Back as far as you can go. And then as high as you can go. And back. Let's do that 2 more times. Slow and controlled. Up as far as they'll go. And back. And let's go up 1 more time. And back. Good. Now that our body's all warmed up, we'll go into the resistance part of our exercise. So all of the exercises today are going to be 30 seconds work and then a 30-second rest in between. So first we'll start with toe taps. I'm going to use this small step, but you can use whatever you have at home. A thick book would work, or if you don't have anything to use, you can just kind of mimic the motion. Just get that leg a little up there. For toe taps, you're just going to tap, bring that foot down, and then we'll switch. We'll alternate legs going up. So when you're ready, we'll start our exercise in 3, 2, 1, go. Just alternate. Whatever you're using, if you're using your book, just tap your foot up. If you don't have anything, just mimic the motion. You really just want to make sure you're getting your toe a little higher than the floor. And we're just tapping. This is really good for your hips, good for your balance because you're going up on one foot. If you feel the need to hold on to something, feel free. We're just tapping. Almost there. Good, and now we got a 30-second rest. So in 30 seconds, we'll do the exact same thing over again. You can grab a drink in this 30 seconds if you need it. Pet your dog. Whatever you want to do, the whole 30 seconds is yours. And when we're on for the 30 seconds, you're doing as many reps as you can, but the whole 30 seconds is yours. So if you can go 10 seconds and you need to take a little break, you can do that. The whole 30 seconds is yours. We'll start again. Tap in, just back and forth. Staying sturdy. Hold on to something if you feel you need it. A way to challenge yourself with these is to make your step a little higher. So if you have something to use to make it a little taller, that can help you challenge yourself. Back and forth. We got 5 more seconds. Good job. We're almost through the second step. Good. Take another break. Get another drink. Pet your other dog. And we'll just hang out here. You can make your step higher if you're ready for that. If not, we'll stay right here. We just got 1 more set of the toe taps. 10 more seconds of rest. Finish petting your dog. We got 3, 2, 1, and back to the toe taps. Just alternating. Staying steady. Whole 30 seconds is yours. Good. Just back and forth. Back and forth. You got 5. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, we're done with our toe taps, so whatever you were using for that, you can move it out of the way. Next, we're going to go into reverse lunges. So you'll start with your feet about shoulder width apart, and we're going to alternate legs. Whichever side you want to start with, your leg will go back. If you can get all the way down to touching your knee to the floor, do that. If you can only get midway, that's perfect too. You just want to make sure you're steady when you go back, and you want to make sure when you go down for your lunge that your front knee isn't going over your toes. So just make your stance wide enough to make sure that doesn't happen. And then we will start our exercise. We got 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. 3, 2, 1, whichever side you want to start with. And just lunge down. We're alternating. As many as you can do in these 30 seconds is perfect. If you need a small break in between, you can do that. The whole 30 seconds is yours. You're going to make sure that front foot isn't going over your knee. Make sure your stance is wide enough for that to happen. Got 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. And take your 30-second break now. Pet your cat. Whatever's running up to you next. Get a drink. And you want to remember when you are doing these lunges, make sure your body's straight and tall as you're going down. You're not leaning forward or leaning backwards. All right, almost there. We got 2 more sets of these lunges. So 3, 2, 1, whichever side you want to start. And you're stepping back. Reverse lunges are a little easier on your knees than going front because your weight isn't catching on your front leg. So these might be a little easier for you if you didn't like lunges before. We're about a little more than halfway. As many as you can do in 30 seconds. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2. Finish the 1. Good. And take another break. 30 seconds off. Grab a drink. Sit down if you need it. Take a breath. Good. We got 10 seconds left. All right. Almost there. This is our last set. Reverse lunges, whichever side. 1, 2. Back. Remember, you're standing straight. You're not leaning forward or backwards. As low as you can go. Halfway through our last set. You guys are doing great. Good. Almost there. Fit as many as you can in the last couple seconds. Good. All right. We made it through the reverse lunges. Our next round will be sumo squats. So your feet are going to be a little wider than shoulder width, and your toes are going to point out to the corners, just a little more pointed out than they would be in a regular squat. And then you'll just squat like normal, straight down. Make sure you're not leaning forward. You're not leaning backwards. Just a straight down squat. So we got 3 rounds, 30 seconds in between. We'll start in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and go. You can put your arms wherever you feel comfortable. Just squat down. Toes are a little more pointed out than they are in a regular squat. And just keep going. You're more than halfway done with your first set. 30 seconds goes by pretty fast. Almost there. Try to fit in one more. Good. And then take your break. We got 30 seconds off. Take a breather, grab a drink, sit down if you need it. Halfway through the break. If you've pet all your animals, start at the beginning again. All right, and get set up. Toes are pointed out, a little wider than shoulder width, and squat down. As many as you can do in 30 seconds. Sumo squats are just a little more glute focused, a little more hip focused, but good for your legs overall. Good. Keep going. 10 more seconds. Good job. Almost there. Try to fit in that last one and then come up. Take a break. Just one more round of these. Whew. Using this 30 seconds to catch my breath too. And we just got one more round of these and then we'll move on. All right, so get set up. Toes are pointed out. Last 30 seconds of these. Keep going. As low as in the squat as you can do is perfect. We're halfway through our last one. Keep going. Great job. Almost there. So close. And one last one. Good. All right, take a little break. We're going to give, I would say we're going to give our legs a break, but we're not really. So for our next one, you're going to keep that sumo squat stance. So toes pointed out. Your legs are a little bit further than shoulder width. You're just going to squat down slightly. You don't have to go full squat. Just a slight bend in your knees. And we're going to do cross body punches, holding the squat the whole time. You should feel the twist right in here, but don't twist too far to where you feel it in your lower back. All right, our 30 seconds will start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slight bend in your knees, and we're punching. So we're working our legs with our hold, we're working our arms with our punches, and we're working our abs. So it's a 3-in-1 deal. Remember to breathe through these. Slow and controlled so you're not twisting too far, hurting your back. Still standing straight. And take your breath. Take a break. And catch your breath. 2 more rounds of this. Halfway through. If you feel like the squats are getting a little too hard, you can just stand and do cross bodies, but try to squat as long as you can. All right, second round. We're punching, we're twisting, but we're not twisting too far. Slow and controlled. Good, we're halfway there. Halfway through the second set. Punching, we're punching. Almost there. Ooh, good job. Take a break. We're just going to do that one more time. If anyone's made you mad lately, imagine them on the other side of this punch. Nobody's made you mad, then congratulations. You got 10 more seconds. All right, give this last set your all. Get set up in your sumo and punch. Punching, twisting. Good. The last set of these, give it your all. Halfway, keep going. Almost there. Good. Take a break. All right, so next we're gonna do standing dumbbell chest presses. So just with one weight in your hand, we're just gonna have your weight about chest height, elbows are out, and we're just gonna push it forward, straighten your arms, and then come back. We got 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, 3 rounds, and we'll start in 4, 3, 2, and 1. So elbows out, and you're pushing straight. Then come back, push it straight, and out, and in. So this is working your chest, just a chest press, but the standing version instead of the laying down version. A little bit of shoulders too. So out, out. Good job. Take a rest. We got 2 more rounds of that. If you want it, you can have your elbows out to the side. You can put them down a little bit too. As long as they're up and ready to go and straightening out, that's perfect. Whatever feels most comfortable for you. I know this position for everybody isn't super comfy, so. Almost there for your second round. Finish your drink. We got 30 more seconds. Wherever your elbows are comfortable and straight out. Straight. Good, slow and controlled. We're straightening it. We're not throwing it forward. Really using our muscles and not our momentum. Keep going. Almost through the second round. You got 1 more in you, maybe 2. Good, take a break. Grab a drink if you need it. If your dogs are still interested, give them another pet. If my dogs were here, they would not get off me the whole time, and it would be great. 10 more seconds. And then this is our last round of these. When you're ready, elbows wherever you're comfortable, and push it straight. Slow and controlled. Feel it in your arms a little bit, maybe in your triceps, shoulders. Working your chest muscles as it comes out. Slow and controlled. If these start to get difficult, you can drop the weight. Good. Almost there. Almost in our last one. Good job. All right, we just got 1 more exercise for our resistance portion, then we'll cool down. So grab your chair. And we're going to get seated. And next we're going to do heel slides. So we'll alternate for these. So you're sitting on the edge of your chair, sliding one heel out, bringing it back, and then you'll switch sides. So just slow and controlled for these. Just slide in your heels. 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. The whole 30 seconds is yours. We'll start that in 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly slide your heel, bring it back, and then switch sides. Slide that heel, bring it back, alternating, back and forth. If you do these in socks, it might be a little easier, just a little more natural slide, or you could use a paper towel underneath your foot if you feel like you're not getting a good slide. Whatever makes it more comfortable for you. All right, almost there. Good. Now take a break. Grab your drink if you need it. 2 more rounds of this, and then we'll cool down today. So we almost made it to the end. Do whatever you want here. Just 2 more rounds. Like I said, kick your shoes off if you need it. Grab a paper towel. And remember, we're alternating and we're sitting up super straight. So slide it and bring it back. Slide it and bring it back. Alternating, we're super straight. We're going nice and slow and controlled. Our heels on the ground the entire time. We're halfway through the second round. Bring it back. Keep going. And bring it back. Almost through the second one. If you can fit 1 more in. Good. Take your last rest. And we got 1 more round. And then we'll cool down. Whew. Grab a drink. We're almost there. You guys are doing great. If you've made it this far, you can finish it, no problem. All right, so get set up, nice and straight on the edge of your chair, whichever foot you want to start with, and slide it out, and bring it back. Slide it out, and bring it back. Slide it out, and back. Just alternating, nice and slow, heels on the ground the whole time. Good job. Almost there. You're at the finish line. So close. Good job. Awesome. So we made it to the resistance part of our workout, so now we're just going to cool down. We're going to do most of our stretches on a wall, so find an empty space. And we will start with some overhead stretches, so make sure you got plenty of room. Starting on your wall, you're just going to reach up as far as you can go and lean in. Feel that stretch in your shoulders as high as you can go, and then bring it back. We'll do that 1 more time. So slide up your wall slowly as far as your hands will go and lean into that. Really stretch out your shoulders and your back, and then bring it down. Good, and next we'll do some side stretches. So starting a couple steps out from the wall, you can put one hand up, bring your opposite one over, and then just lean onto that wall. Hold it here for just a second. Feel this right in here. You can hold this, and then bring it back straight. We'll do this side 1 more time. Bring it around. Lean onto that wall. Stretch out your side. Good, and now we'll switch sides. So other hand will come up. A couple steps away and just lean over and lean into the wall. Good, and then bring it back down. And we'll do that 1 more time. Lean onto that arm. 1 more second, and then come back. All right, staying on our wall, we'll do the heel cord stretch. So 1 foot in front. You can hold onto the wall for balance. Your back foot, your heel is flat to the ground. And you're just going to lean into that front foot. Stretch your back hamstring, your back calf out. Stretch your hips a little bit too. Come up straight, and we'll do that side 1 more time. Lean into that. Getting a really good stretch today after a good workout. And then we'll switch feet. So other foot comes in front. Back heel is still flat to the floor. Lean onto that front foot and hold. Come back straight. And we'll do it 1 more time. Lean in. And then back. Still using our wall, we're going to do a calf stretch next. So you'll put your toes up on the wall, your heels on the floor, and then just lean into that. Stretch your calf out. Good. And then switch legs. So other toes up on the wall, heels on the ground, and just lean in. Let's do each foot one more time. Foot's on the wall, toes are on the wall, heels on the ground. Lean in. Stretch that leg. As long as you can feel it, then you're doing it perfect. And other side. Good. Good. And now both feet flat on the floor. We're going to do some lumbar extensions. So your hands can be just slightly above your head. And you're just going to lean into it, arch your back. And just look towards the ceiling and hold this. Really feel it in your low back. And then come back, and we'll do it one more time. Just for a few seconds. Lean in, arch your back. And then come back. Now you can turn around, put your back on the wall. Shoulders should be hitting the wall. And we're going to do wall angels. So you can start at about a 90-degree angle, and then just bring them up as far as you can go. And then come back down, slow and controlled for these. We'll just do about 3 more. So bring them up and back down, up and back down. Let's do 1 more, up as high as you can go and back down. Great job. You made it through week 2 of the moderate intensity strength training. I hope you like doing intervals instead of the reps, just to switch it up a little bit, keep it a little bit exciting, keep you coming back for week 3. Thanks, guys.